Hello there guys and girls and everything that's in between, and welcome to another episode of Mount&Blade 2 Bannerlord News. I'm your host GD, and let's get this started. Hup! Taleworld have finally released a really big, substantial new piece of information about Mount&Blade 2 Bannerlord. And this time it's a video that people are saying is going to go into the GamesCom presentation. I've listed them down in a top 5 format from worst to best. And as we go through, tell me what's your rating or what's your ranking and what do you think is the coolest feature out of these. So here we go. Number 5, a board game system in taverns. Yeah, that's right, you can walk up to NPCs and you can play board games. I'm guessing that this is not really going to be limited to one type of board game. There might be several types. I'm interested to see what modders do with this. And it really does take me back to games like The Witcher 1 where you could use some of your money to kind of bet and even get more money, and then you can get like a renown as a betting player or a board game player. Might be cool to be the king of chess in Calradia in Mount&Blade 2. Number 4 is a new weather system. You're gonna have 4 different seasons, and that's gonna add different weather effects, different flora, LODs. So like the trees and the plants will change shapes depending on the season. It's also going to change the way the floor looks and the building looks, and the new effects really look super immersive, and they really want to make me start, you know, as a Nord somewhere that's rainy and snowy and wet and gritty. But yeah, it just looks so cool. That's number 4 on my list.
I will drink from your skull!
Number 3 is a freaking replay system. Yes, you heard me right. Taleworlds have added an in-game replay system that allows you to create different clips and camera paths. This is going to be basically heaven for machinima and content creators. It's going to make casting games between different clans and teams much more easy, much more accessible for people, and I think it's going to do a lot for kind of pushing the creative side of, you know, creating machinima and compilation. I'm personally super looking forward to a headshot compilation with the Jareds. Oh yeah! Number 2 is a weapon crafting system. In Mount&Blade, you can name your blade or your weapons different names, and then you can change things like the blade, the guard, the handle, the pommel. Every time you change a different blade or guard and handle, you get different stats to your weapon. This means you can create a really big, heavy blade if you're kind of a buff type of class or character, or you can create like a quick one-handed saber / dagger kind of thing. The Zephyr Blade will be made. It's going to be awesome.
Now take the Zephyr Blade from my hand. Go forth and slay the beast that lies within the darkness.
And finally, last but not least, my number 1 is freaking siege motherfucking weaponry. That's right, you've got dynamic siege weapons that are loaded by soldiers. You're firing catapults at huge walls. By the way, the scale looks phenomenal in these clips here. You can tell that these castles, they finally addressed the scale issue that I've always said was a hindrance to the Mount&Blade series. But freaking siege weapons, man! You can fire siege. You can fire like catapults, and I'm guessing maybe even mangonels later. You've got a freaking siege battering ram. You've got a siege tower, and you can push those, and the animations look so good. This is what all Mount&Blade gamers and lovers have been waiting for. That's my number 1. Tell me what's your ranking from 5 to 1. I'm really interested, and if you've got any more exciting things to share about Bannerlord, be sure to let me know in the comments section below. For more information about the Bannerlord game coming out, we don't know when, be sure to check out the rest of the videos in this series, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you with more Mount&Blade 2 Bannerlord content. Take care.